The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Morning, guys. Fellas, very good morning. We are getting a bunch of selling at the moment, guys, at least in the NASDAQ. Morning, Stephen, John, Deepak, James. Guys, good morning. Coming in, gold has been hit a bit too. Let's see what we've got here, guys. I'm way oversold on NASDAQ on the 5-minute. NASDAQ currently down 147, S&P 148, S&P off 14, and Dow futures up 11. Good morning, James. Nice job, John. Nice job. Chuck, good morning. Some of you guys have already hit your daily goals. Guys, NASDAQ has a ways more to fall. Just letting you know. We're due for a bounce. Let me go to I'll tell you where we can come on the NASDAQ. And we're holding 60, call it 68 area for the moment. Chuck, good morning. Onyx, good morning. Brian, guys, we're holding the 68 area on the NASDAQ. If that goes, we could trade all the way down to 812. Man, we're probably coming down to 920. I would be very cautious if you are shorting, because if we get any bounce out of this zone, out of this area, it could be volatile. I mean, you could see a 50, 60 handle point bounce. In any event, today is FOMC. Good morning, Becky. Same to you. Hubba Hubba. Good morning. Today is FOMC. And I would have thought the markets would have been a little more, a little quiet, which is usually what we get in FOMC. The announcement will be at 2. No interest rate hike is expected, obviously. But 2:30, well, he does his Q&A. So we'll see what we get with that. But this could be at the moment, it's looking to be a very different FOMC than we normally see, which is a little bit of movement from the open until about 10:30, and then it gets relatively quiet. Given the fact that we are in have FOMC today, the NASDAQ's already well into shorts on the bot. I will run the Russell on the good morning, Kirk. ES on the 15-minute, well into shorts, won't take a trade. Gold on the 15-minute, well into shorts, will not see a trade today on gold, at least on the 15-minute. The only bots that that may take trades is your gold on the 3-minute, and Russell if you're running it. I don't run a YM, so I'm not sure where that is. NASDAQ is getting a bounce here. If NASDAQ, there's a couple areas here on the NASDAQ. Got to cross through this area here. And here. 312, 13, and back above the whole number. Nice job. Nice job, Dean. Guys, so here's where we're at. Right now, the NASDAQ has almost 4,700 net sellers. Good morning, Patrick. We have over 1,400 net sellers currently in the Russell. Fair amount for the Russell. Crude has about 1,000 net sellers. Gold about 600 net sellers. ES almost 6,000 net sellers. We have net selling across the board. Maybe they don't like what they think is coming out today. I have no idea. But NASDAQ has a ways to fall. NASDAQ has a ways to come down, guys. That's what I've got. I would suggest that you guys trade accordingly, given the volatility. Good morning, Carl. If you guys ordinarily trade, 3, you may want to trade 1 or 2. If you trade one, you may want to trade 5 micros. You guys are the judge and captains of your own ship. U.S. government required disclaimer: futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Do not trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. Last but not least, past performance is not indicative of future results. The fact that I may or may not be in a trade does not lend more or less credence to the trade. Please trade according to your own accounts and tolerance for risk. At the moment, it looks to be a fairly volatile trade. There's a short below 76 again on the NASDAQ. Trades into the low at 67. It's going to have to take that. Let's see, guys. Let me just quickly also. Guys, crude has rolled to May. If you trade crude, I've rolled to May. Let's see what we've got here, guys. I mean, VIX futures are only up 1.8%. Good morning, Chris, Carl, Johan. VIX futures are up. Yeah, they're rising as as I'm chatting here. They're up almost 2% now. 24.52. VIX cash is up 4.5%. They're both rising. What I'd like to see, if we're going to get a NASDAQ short, probably a retracement. 10-year yield topped at 67.44, falling back a little bit now. Yeah. I've got to believe in his press conference today, he's going to talk about a way to combat that yield. I mean, I'm not sure what they can do, but wait till inflation jumps 3%. I've been telling you guys for a while, the last couple of weeks, I've been saying it is my belief that these markets are headed for a crash. There's no real growth, an abundance of free money, inflation is creeping in, and I'm not sure how they can combat that. Normally what they would do is raise rates, right? So again, I have rolled crude to May. I think today is the first day of that, but and the volume may very well still be in the front month, but I've rolled. Let's see what I've got here, guys. Get that to 2. NASDAQ doesn't look good, guys. I mean, we could trade, and we're starting to roll on the bottom. I have a target at 812. I don't know that we get there today, but that's where it looks like the NASDAQ can come. So there's, thank you. So basically split. May has 59,000, April has 58,000. Okay, in crude. Let's see here, Dijon. Ray Dalio says, based both on how things have worked historically and what is happening now, I'm confident that tax changes will also play an important role in driving capital flows to different investment assets in different locations, and those movements will influence market movements. If history and logic are to be a guide, policymakers who are short of money will raise taxes and won't like these capital movements out of debt assets and into other storehold of wealth assets and other tax domains, so they could very well impose prohibitions against capital movements to other assets, gold, Bitcoin, and other locations. These tax changes could be more shocking. Yeah. Well, we already know that I think that the biggest tax hike in the last 30 years is coming. Guys, they've been issuing, you know, running these printing presses nonstop, and Biden doesn't have any intentions of shutting the spigot. The only way to pay for that is increase taxes, right? Corporate taxes, personal taxes. Corporate taxes for sure are going to get raised. I'm not sure how Trump will get the blame. How would he get the, I mean, how would Trump get the blame for this? I mean, all right, well, let me kind of rephrase that statement. With all due respect to Democrats, all you have to do is say it's Trump's fault and they'll agree. Whether it is or it is not, there's just a blatant hatred for Trump. Yeah, I mean, let them blame Trump, guys. The only good thing that'll come out of this is it's going to be a long 2 years, but in 2 years, I suspect the Democrats will lose the House and possibly the Senate. The economy is going to, listen. I think it's going to get ratcheted. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong, for everybody's sake. Well, they'll try. I'm almost inclined to take a long. Back up to 26. I think this is going to bid. It needs a bounce. If they're going to sell it off further, it's got to bounce. If we can get through 13,000 again. I mean, you guys can try along with a 66 stop. If anybody is interested, 94, 95, 96 with a 66. It's 30 handles. It's $60 per contract on a micro. That's kind of our. Think if it can pop that 13,000. I mean, I've got targets all the way back up at 42, 55, 101, 127. There you go. Yeah. Got to crack 13. I mean, Terry, I just said I'm inclined to take the long here. Your stop has to be 67, but you've only got 100 net buyers in this candle. I think it has to retrace at least up into 25 and probably higher if it's going to roll again. There you go. Come on, get through that 13,000. What? Hang on, guys. It's got to get above 02. Just looking at a 15-minute. We've got 02 and 05 half. We can trade right back up into 30. Yeah, I think that 10-year has to pull back. I'm waiting on the next five. Oh, hang on, guys. Let me go to a 5-minute. That's why I'm stuck. Yeah. It's got to get above 02. If it breaks 02, I think this will go.
Order filled.
Come on, NASDAQ. Get above 02. That's our. No. Small sellers, 7, 6. Now buyers. Crack 02. I mean, the real stop, guys, is 66. That's the real stop. I am long. I'm long 2. I won't hold it very long if this just can't get above this 02. That's what's got to go. If we break 02, there it goes. Okay, there it goes. So I'm long 2. I'm long 2 contracts. Next area, problem is here at 15. And if it gets through 15, I just took 2 contracts. Gonna have to come through this swing 14.5. Yeah, right back to, come on, dog. Got buyers, 98, 97, 99. Gonna have to push through about 10. And then this swing here at 14. I put my target out at 41. I don't have, I mean, I have a target out there. And we're pushing more 5-minute resistance at 6, 11, and 14. If 14 goes, this is pretty much clear sailing if 14 goes. Got 128 buyers in here. They just can't get it. Come on, dog. Bottom of that candle, 30. I need 10. I need about 09. There we go. There we go. I moved to break even. I'll hit close before I let this thing pull back. It's a decent little trade. If we can get through 15, 21 is probably a good first target. If we can get through 15 and then 41, 21 and then 41. Got to get through that swing here at 14. I'm watching Delta. We got 300, almost 300 buyers in here. I'm good. I'm good. I'll take it. I'm out of here. I think, guys, that this has a shot. If you guys want to hold it, I'll take a couple $100. Real stop at this point, guys, should probably be you could go to 87. 87. You guys know how I love pre-market trading. Look, we're overbought. We are overbought here. Now we can stay, this is Z-score. We can stay overbought. What we want to see is a pullback to the 0 line and hold and then turn back up. I mean, this could be the trade of the morning. This could go, forever. But again, in pre-market, I'm not inclined to sit with trades. So we do have some 8:30 data. We do have building permits and housing starts. Trade. Monster trade. I didn't record it. Sorry, guys. The last 2 daily videos haven't rendered. I don't know if it's my machine. or what? So stop is 01, guys, from 46 entry. First target is off. Your trailing stop is at 01. We need to turn up. It's sellers in here again. We got down to 31.27 on the net negative. We're back at 34. And this may take us out at 01. If it does, it's still a beast. Did that hit 01? 01 quarter. 01 quarter did not hit 01. Come on. Here we go. Problem area is going to be the top of the candle where the stack sellers are. If they can find buyers and get back up through 20, this could be good. Got to get through 15. Hold. First target filled, RTY bot. First target filled, RTY bot. I got to turn the auto trail on, guys. I moved it. 0150 is where it came. Did not come to our stop. It's turning up, guys. Did not come to our stop at 01. Missed our stop by 2 ticks. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We get through VWAP, this sucker is gone. 047 is where this thing should get anyways. Next 15-minute candle in 2.5 minutes. Come on, let's go. Quit playing games here. Get through 15.5 again. 16. I cannot move the stop from 0-1. We have the right stop. Came 1/2. Come on, turn up, dog. Turn up. It's trying. It's got to get through 20, 22 quarter. 22 quarter. This may come down and take you out now. No. Guys, it's still fighting. We got consolidation in here now. Buying some back. We get through this swing, top of the candle. Got to get through the top of the candle. There we go. Buyers. Dun, doo, doo, doo. Buyers. Come on, buddy. Keep it going. It's going to go on the next 15-minute candle, guys, in 48 seconds. Okay? Get your target away from VWAP. We've already had our failure. Come on. Give me 20 more handles. Make it a 100-handle move. Get your targets out to 80 and forget about it. We're just going to trail it up to 80. Everybody clear? Okay, tagged VWAP, little failure, coming through VWAP. If you guys want another entry now, it's through that swing at 42. That's your next entry. Are you guys loving friggin' life or what? 100 handles if you're still trailing. Who panicked and sold it? Got 100 handles in this thing, fellas. Down to 29 in. Okay, let's adjust stop. I'm going to adjust stop, guys, to a fairly tight stop. 19. That's a tight stop. You could go 17, two handles. I mean, 2 points is $40. Look, the whole purpose is, look, you guys have made a ton of money on the trade, but now we really want the enchilada, right? We want the home run. Here we go. I mean, this is the filet dinner, fellas. Nice job, Chris. Got to take that swing. So your next entry, if anybody wants it, guys, is 43/4 half. That's your next entry. There it goes. You would be long again now. You would be long again, 43/4 half. See, while you guys are making all the dough, I'm not even in the trade because I'm walking you guys through it. Got to work up through 43, 44. This is a home run. Are you kidding? This is a 100-handle trade. This is a monster. It's a $2,000 runner. Final target should be out about 80. Actually, let's get aggressive. 94. Just put final target at 94. Okay. Stop is not changed. It's 17. It's not changed. It's 17. Come on, let's go. We're just working off overbought on the small time frame. Thank you, James. We're just working off overbought in the small time frame, guys. Let it work off overbought. Right around VWAP. Okay, it's turning back up. I mean, guys, if you pay attention, those of you that actually want to learn to trade order flow, you could pay for the damn course and the year in 1 or 2 days if you're paying attention. If you're trading as I'm suggesting. Now, if you do something else, that's on you. Came out of the trade, didn't take the trade, got scared of the stop. That's on you. 17 is still stop. I cannot move it yet. We're going to go, fellas. We're going to go. We're pushing yesterday's low. That's all we're doing. We're on the 15, look, on a 15-minute, this is why I look at naked charts. We're pushing, that's the 20 period moving average, and yesterday's low is at 47. If we get above 47, 48, buckle them up, and it's going to. Stop is still holding. Come on, we're 10 handles away, not even anymore. There we go. Stop is still 17. Put your target out at 94. 94. Yeah, they're just running the longs. They're just running all the stops. This is a game. Thank you, John. It's just a game, man. This is just a game. These market players, I mean, market makers, they just run stops. They can see them. They take them. I mean, if you were short, 80 handles lower, you've just gotten your guts ripped out on the stop loss. That's all propelling this higher. All right, guys, we've got 45 is giving us agita. If you're Italian, you understand. I still can't move the stop from 17, fellas. I still cannot move the stop from 17. We may get a pullback in here again. I don't know. We're holding 22. Russell shorted again on the bot. Russell's short again on the bot. I'm watching like 5 different time frames, including order flow here. Come on, don't come to 17. We came to 18. Out. You guys would be out at 17.
Target filled.
First target filled again on the RTY bot. This has to have the highest winning percentage of anything we trade, this RTY bot.
Order filled.
Okay, I turned on the auto trail now. I don't want to have to move it manually. All right, let's look for the next trade. If you guys have made your day, you guys should be done. I don't know how you couldn't have made your day on that trade. That's a monster trade. Now we're rolling over a bit. We're going to get a short. Made your week on that trade? Missed a really nice short on YM.
Order filled.
Yeah, this doesn't want to quite die. You're welcome, Marco. Doesn't want to quite die. Come on, NASDAQ. Die. If we break down below 05, that 01's going to want to hold. But we could. Yeah, now it's finding no buyers, small sellers, over 3,000. Don't you go up again. Come on down. Give us a lower entry. Long from 18. Chris, the idea is to tell me when it's at 19. Understand? I've yelled at guys before, and I'm going to do the same thing to you. I don't really care if you're long 20 handles late. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but it doesn't help me. It's just bragging. All right, let's see what it wants to do here, guys. Right back to VWAP. Maybe. Maybe. Small buyers in here. It's just getting really quiet in here. This may break. If this breaks down below 15, it's going to sell off. If it breaks down below 15, it'll sell. It looks like it wants longs, small buyers in here. If it breaks below 15, it's coming down. There are buyers in here, though. Hate when we get slow, fellas. We're inching up through VWAP.
Order filled.
We're inching up through VWAP.
Order filled.
47 is the first probable target. 48. If this gets above 49, it's off to the races. If this gets above 49, it's off to the races. I can tell you that. It's right at resistance here, right at 46, 47. Come on, rat bag.
Target filled.
Come on, let's keep going. Let's keep going. If it breaks out above 49, it's going. See how we're stopped right at 49.50? I think this is going to go.
Order filled.
Failed again. It's fighting yesterday's low. If it gets above yesterday's low, next 15-minute candle is in 2.5 minutes. If not, I mean, we're down to 2,600. I don't see anything on the Russell worth anything. NASDAQ could roll. Got sellers coming in again. I have 22 as support. I have 22 as support right now. There's no trade in here unless we get above that 50. It's going to go, guys. I really think it's going to go. Your stop has to be about 80. Forget it. That's like 60 handles. It's trying to turn up in here. Minute and a half to the next 15-minute candle. If we get above yesterday's low, this thing is clear to 13,090. Yeah, I'm not willing to take a trade up here, though. I don't see any buyers. I'm not interested in it. Got 200 buyers in this candle. They're not really doing it. I'll wait till the next 15-minute candle. We're pushing that 47, 48 area. A clean break of 47, 48, maybe 52. We start trading 13,085, which was that final target I gave you guys, right around 80 to 90. Down to 2,600 net sellers. Guys, we can't trade at VWAP. I like the long, but you guys have to be willing to take a big A stop. $15 seconds to the next 15-minute candle. Problem area is 50. All right, new candle. Still the same. We're just flat around VWAP. We're not interested in this trade yet. And we're fouling that 48. Small sellers again, but they just won't they won't kill it. You can probably short 22. I don't think it's coming down personally. I think this is going to go long. I mean, I'm inclined to hit this thing long. But God, I mean, you're taking a risk. If it gets through, there it goes. If it gets through that 50, 52, it's, 55 is a little bit more resistance. It's just a big stop, guys. It's trying to turn up in here. It's just a big stop. I can see what we're pushing. It can't get through 50 yet. There are buyers. We're down to 2,400, 2,475 net sellers. This is very typical of FOMC. Very typical. We had a great down move, corresponding up move. We're kind of flat. We'll probably die by 11 o'clock. I will be on Skype this afternoon, fellas. If we get above 52, this is going to go. About 2 o'clock, just before. Guys, this could go all the way back to 13,100. Come on, dog. Here we go. We're going to go. Jeez. 2,200 sellers. We're down to 22. I think this is just a function of time on a breakout. We're down to 2,200, 2,230, 40.
Order filled.
We're breaking out. We're breaking out. We're down to 1,900. Come on, dog.
Target filled.
There we go, guys. I'm long. I took 6 on the breakout. I'm out of 3. Come on.
Target filled.
I'll hold 1 now. 92. Told you, it's going to go. And this will conclude my day. Until later. My target's 91. I took 6. I'm out of 5. I have 1 left. Come on, get through those dots, baby. I caught it right on the break. I'm 2 handles late, but I told you where it would break. I told you guys where it would break. My stop is probably too tight at 54, and I'm not giving them back anything. I'll add in on the next 15-minute candle. Come on, get through those damn dots. Come on, Pam, get those dots out of here. Nah, it's no roll the dice. I told you where the resistance was. I could see it on the 15 minute. Oh, nice, 35. I was tempted because I'm watching order flow. I'm watching order flow. I'm out.
Order filled.
I'm out. I'm up $1,000 on the day. My daily goal, guys, is hit again. Done. Thank you, Greg. This is not coming down. I'm telling you guys. Where's support now? Somebody tell me. 47, 48. Right? Look. Here's the 15 minute that I'm looking at. This is why I look at 15-minute chart. Right? This is where we were stuck. Right here, yesterday's low. Yesterday's low is where we were stuck. As soon as we eclipsed this candle here, we were above yesterday's low. This is where I hit buy. 51. I got a 54 fill. Nice job, Kirk. Up 1770 today, up 55 hundo for the week. Nice job. Great job. We're going longs, guys. There's no stinking short here. It is not a short. So all this is, for those of you guys that may want to build a chart, all I'm using here is the thick line is a 50 period. I use SMA. Paid for your order flow class in 3 days. Nice job, James. If you guys listen, I'm telling you, you guys will change your lives. Nice job, Gary. Up 94.65. Nice job. You guys will change your stinking lives. I can teach you to trade. This is a 50 period moving average. This up here, the thicker dashed line is a 20. And this thin dashed line, actually, I'm sorry, this is 100. The thin dashed line is a 20. So we were pushing that resistance on a 15. CP is control pivot and daily pivot. DP is daily pivot, S1 and then R1s. Look, we don't run into R1 until we get to 267. Yesterday's high is 287. I wouldn't be surprised to see this trade back up here. So I'm using order flow in conjunction with naked charts. Or a naked chart. And then our new indicator. The only thing that I have on this new indicator is this Z-score. Right? If anybody wants the Z-score, email me. Don't tell me in chat. Yeah, I'm recording. Don't tell me in chat. Oh, God only knows if it'll render, Ken. The last 2 days have not rendered. I don't know why. I mean, it could be my C drive. I don't know. But what I look for is if I get my signal and I cross over the 0 line, I want to take the long. If I get a signal on my indicator for a short, we didn't get it here. And I'm crossing, see it, we didn't get it because I didn't clear the dots. So I can't take that. But if you go back at 940, we cross over the 0 line here with this candle, basically. That's my entry, 955. Pam's dots become my target, 86. Right? If anybody wants that Z-score, let me know. Email me. I'll send it to you. I own it. But again, I accomplished my goal. All I need to get my daily goal for the month of March, remember, this is my small account. is $632 a day. I've exceeded that. Now, does that mean I'll stop trading? No, not necessarily. What it does mean is if I take any more trades, they will be smaller. I may only trade twos. I can afford to give, if I'm wrong, I can afford a little give back. We are going to 86 if anybody is long. If anybody wants to trade NASDAQ, it is still longs. Nothing's changed. But at this point, I have to give you the real stop. So before anybody hits buy, your real stop right now is 22. It's 44 handles. 44 handles. It's $880 per contract. It's $88 per car on minis or micros. So before you hit buy, just think about what you're doing and where you're at. Hang on, guys. I'm getting up. I'm back, guys. How about that stop, fellas? 22 stop. We came within 3 points of that stop. It was a pretty stiff pullback. If anybody was long from up in here, who panicked and closed the trade? That's why I said it's a big stop. It's a big A stop. I told you what it was. I said, don't push any buttons until you held. Yeah, I know you did, James. You'll hold. Next 15-minute candle will probably take this up to that 89. Nah, of course it's not easy. Nice, Randy or Sue. Going to see the Astros Cards play down in Florida. Nice. Yes, email me, Scott, please. Hold the loser until it's a winner. There you go. Keep moving that stop. I'm not in ZB. I don't have any bots on today because of FOMC. All right. So, James, anybody that's, I had Russell on. That's it. My bots are up 335 on the RTY. Target one. If you are long NQ is 80. 80. You still can't really move your stop. It's got to take this 15-minute resistance. You rat. Come on. Look, here's 15-minute. We got 3 15-minute candles that are a problem. Starting here. And these two. That's your resistance. Got to break through 72.50. All we're doing here is working off overbought. We come through that swing. It goes quickly. And then your final target, 112. 112. But I would take risk off at about 80. Come on, NASDAQ. Stop being a petulant child. Crude got to, are you shooting me? 02. 1 tick from target. Nice job, Lori. Nice job. Up 900 again. Making money every single day. Guys, here comes ES to 28, maybe quarter. NASDAQ may not find a bounce now until it gets to 950. May hold that whole number just psychologically. But now on the 15 minute below 05, if that doesn't hold, I'm not looking at order flow, but let's see where we're at. Well, we better hold the point of control at 13,000. The whole buy zone is right in here. 95 to 04 half. That's the buy zone again. But I won't look at this unless this Z-score turns up through 0. My opinion is we're coming to 954. Yeah, ES got its 28 target and looks like it's going to move down to 26 after a small bounce. It's only, all right. So we're into the buy zone, which comes all the way down to 95. We're at the whole number, which should be a psychologically, important number. If they blow 13,000, this is going to get doop-de-dooed. Let me go back to an hourly chart here. Yeah, we could come back to 68, guys. Your long NQ at what, 05? 02? I mean, I would think that this tries to bounce out of this. But we're not turning up yet. There we go. I want to see this Z-score come through 0. I'd rather be late. I have no buyers. Some buyers here just got gobbled up. There we go. Buyers. Buyers. Small, but buyers at the whole number, which is what we would accept. Target is 22. Target is 22. Target 1 is 22. We're falling below the 0 line. Flat at 11. I still think this has a shot. It's not going very far in 8 sellers. But until that turns up, Guys, I'll take a trade with 2 contracts if I get what I want. I don't have really any sellers. If this turns up above 0, I'll take this trade long. 13,000 should be a good number. And it should go back to 22. Again, no real volatility here. Now, I want to be clear, I am not endorsing a trade. 63.30. I am not endorsing a trade. Trade as you see fit. But if this crosses, I will take the trade. I got sellers. Buyers left on top. No sequential decline. Nope. Failed again. Final target on crude, 63.30. This is coming down, fellas. The 15-minute is getting whack-doodled. It's coming down, guys. The 15-minute is getting hit. We're below the previous 15-minute support. Not a lot of sellers, guys. Anybody else in crude? Target 1 was hit. Anybody else in crude? You got target 1. Okay. What a short. We probably are coming down to 79.80. I think we're coming to 54. Oversold again. If it gets back above 13,000, which is right at the point of control, I mean, that's our line in the sand. 981. Yeah, I mean, we're setting up for further shorts, but we're got to get a bounce here. 2,800 sellers again. All right, guys. Got to come through 0, 13,000. There it is. Stack buyers. Got buyers. You're long. You're long. And we're through the 0 line here, right? I'm through. I have stack buyers. Negative delta.
Order filled.
Okay.
Target filled.
Out. I'm fighting this right here. Got to that resistance here. I can see it. I can see it on our indicator. I have buyers, but I can see, look, when you guys are trading with this indicator, we cleared. It's got to clear here. We can take the long here. Our stop is down here. But we didn't get through that last area. Once we clear 18, this is good. I still think this can go because it is a long. We're just getting a small pullback, but this can turn up in here. And we did have buyers, but we're in a downtrend now. So I'm not inclined to sit with a trade. My order flow is telling me it's long. Order flow is saying it's long. But remember, this is a 5-minute. This is a 30 range. This is telling me on the 5-minute it's a long with a 22 first target. Maybe 23. Guys, give me 1 minute. You're welcome, James. Okay, guys. This should trade back to 13, give or take. Now it doesn't want to come through 92. Guys, I'll stick it out here for a few more minutes. If I don't get another trade, we'll get them at 2:30, between 2:30. I'm trying to get one more trade out of here. All right, guys, watch this. All right, guys, I'm going to take this long. As soon as I get through right here. At 13,000 is the line in the sand, guys. Below point of control, we're trading down. Above point of control, we should trade longs. And it looks like it's trying. We're not going anywhere on 6, 8, 10 buyers. Oh. Failed again. Buyers in again. This may be the one. Come on, dog. Man, this thing is a slug. 8 FOMC. There we go. Come on. Get above 13. I wanted above that point of control. All right, guys.
Order filled.
I took a long. Come on, buyers. Nope. Let's go get 22. Come on, big guy. 22, big guy. This thing just doesn't want to go anywhere. Come on. Got buyers 255, 260, 259. There we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go, Oompa Loompa. Nothing stopping it here. Should get to 10. My target's probably too big. Maybe 10, 11. Let's call it 10. I'll take 10 handles. Just ahead of the candle. Come on, you dog, rat bag. Come on. Seriously? I'm out. Have a nice day, fellas. It should go. I'm done playing. I'll take my day. I've doubled my daily goal. I think it goes, but I have no tolerance for short.